Doom, do, do, doom, do, doom, do, dragons on a storm. Doom, do, doom, do, dragons on a storm. Doom, 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 doom. Dragons on a storm. Doom, doom. All right. I think my song is pretty clever, and I'm a little upset that my video where I coined it didn't go viral enough to find some people who could actually make it into a real song, because I've got no real musical talent. The closest thing I have to a musical talent is I can take songs that I hear for the first time and figure out how they connect to two other songs. Spiritually? No. Thematically, as in they're using similar music styles and they influence. Basically, I can take a song and figure out how it's influenced by two other songs. Not all the time, just often enough that I think it's unique. Corey's Steel Cutter. Dragonbeck Lancer. Nice. And Bloodfell Caves. All right. Nothing much there. That collector box opening was pretty great. If you haven't seen that, I won't spoil it for you. There's a cool card in there. Magmatic Hellkite. All right. I like the art cards. I mean, I don't see any reason to discontinue them. But, you know, obviously they're not the most important thing in the thing. I think it just adds to the flavor of what you're doing. All right. Anyway, we'll go quicker through these because, oh, Dragonstorm Globe. Each dragon you control gets an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. And that's a common, huh? Inevitable Defeat. Thunder of Unity. And, yeah. Oh, these packs are really easy to open. I like it. Obviously, I didn't rip it quite right, so. Betor, Kin to All. At the beginning of your end step. Okay, I saw that one on the collector box opening. Why did that suddenly became less easy to open? Oh, they kind of break along the seam here really easily. That's why. All right. Oh, Mardu Siegebreaker. Huh. That little one corner always kind of doesn't break properly. Sibsig Ceremony. Call of the Spirit Dragon. What's this? Dragons you control have Indestructible. At the beginning of your upkeep, for each color, put a +1/+1 counter on a dragon you control. If you put a +1/+1 counter on 5 dragons this way, you win the game. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Guys, it's really hard for someone with a dragon deck to win. You gotta give them a card to help them, right? Don't overreact to these things. It's just natural power creep. Craterhoof Behemoth. I forgot that was in here. We just had Craterhoof Behemoth in Innistrad Remastered. We needed another one. Let's see. Teaming Dragonstorm. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Anafenza Unyielding Lineage. All right. Sidisi Regentmire. So these Dragonstorm, oh god, Dragonstorm products came with tariffs attached to them, at least, well, all except for the collector boxes for whatever reason, and I've discussed that in other videos. But so in Canada, at least, these have gone up by 25% because our government has 25% across the board tariffs to the U.S. So things are going to be more costly for Canadians for a bit. Hopefully something changes. Revival of the Ancestors. Okay. But at least for this, and probably Final Fantasy, and who knows how far going forward, but at least this and Final Fantasy are going to have tariffs on them. So Final Fantasy was already extremely priced, and now with tariffs on top of it, that makes it even more so. I don't know whether that'll dampen people's enthusiasm, but no one's enthusiasm, at least in Canada, has been dampened for this product by that. Oh, Dragonfire Blade. All right. It's in a special treatment, so I'll put it up, but it's just a rare. It is a weapon, and weapons traditionally have good value, I guess. People are looking for them. And a Dragon Blade, I can imagine this will become valuable in the future. Even at rare. Oh, goddamn. Some days you have trouble with packs. Oh, man. So. Herd Heirloom? Yeah, okay, that was a cool card, yeah. Carriac Guardian. No, that's just a foil common. And I was going to open lots of this product, and then because of the number of people who want this at my store, it's all kind of spoken for, so I can't open as much as I'd like. Great Eartham City. And Alessia's Legacy. Oh, that's just a common. So, I'm doing my usual one of each box, but I think I'll open more when I can get some more play boosters in on the next re-up from Wizards of the Coast. Wingblade Disciple. I didn't know that this treatment was going to be in here too. And I'm not that big of a fan of it. It's okay, whatever. But there, let me again. That's two of those. So anyway, I'm not going to do right away a bunch more box openings, even though I kind of wanted to. Unfortunate, but also fortunate, I guess, because this stuff has been spoken for. Therefore, on release, it's going to be sold right away. And that's, you know, some great sales velocity. However, I guess I kind of underordered, even though I ordered more of this than I usually order for sets. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy year. I mean, you can see that with Pokemon. And Magic isn't doing the same thing as Pokemon, but it's... I'm not going to say the chugging along isn't the phrase. It's like, it's full steam ahead, too, in a Magic way, not in a Pokemon way. I don't think Magic ever gets to the point where it just... Sorry, I moved the camera there. Where it disappears off shelves instantaneously, and then everyone's scrambling to keep their shelves from being bare, and then everyone's shelves is bare. That doesn't really happen with Magic, especially now with the collector boosters, because those are the things that are disappearing immediately. And then Wizards makes more than enough of the play boxes and then re-ups them, whereas Pokemon doesn't re-up to the level that Wizards of the Coast does. Like the amount that they have on the second wave, it's usually not a second print. It's just more product coming from their warehouse. It's usually the same, if sometimes even more than when it came on initial release, and then they have several print runs until the product goes out of print after a year or two. So you never run out of product with Magic, and it just kind of sells really well. Armament Dragon. Sorry. So I would say then Magic is better than Pokemon, because I have not been able to get Pokemon, and I haven't been going out of my way to try and order it because it's all overpriced. If I could get it, like I basically allocated to 0 because my allocations were pretty low, because I wasn't buying the crap when nobody wanted anything. I dropped a card somewhere. Oh. So that means that I've just let my shelves go bare of Pokemon, and I still order some, and I get, my allocations are going up, and I'll get some tins, or I'll get this, or I'll get that, and I'll let those things, I'll mostly sell those to the people that were, buying Pokemon when it wasn't hot, the people that are, really into Pokemon, not just into the opportunity to resell, which I have really no issue with. It's just that, those people were loyal customers before, and they get better treatment. That's just the way it is. So, but Magic isn't like that. So, like, basically with Pokemon, you have like nothing to sell, and even the people that do have good allocations or whatever, they run out, and then they have bare shelves, and yeah, sure, they sell everything, but they can't get as much as they used to get. So it doesn't, it's not really making them the money you think it is. Whereas with Magic, at least the product is still there and people can still buy it, and you can continually have TIGAM, Master Opportunist. So you can basically, it's easier to plan with Magic, it's easier to have stocked shelves, it's easier to have, steady sales. Magic is just better than Pokemon for a store. Marsh Flats. Oh, nice. If you watch my collector video, you'll know that there's something special in there to see. So we're on the last little stack here. So there's what, 20, 24, 30, or sorry, is it 30? So it's 10 packs. All right. But yeah, this caught a lot of people off guard, I bet. Esper Storm Slayer. Elspeth, sorry. One or more tokens will be created under your control, twice that many. Okay, so she's doubling season, sort of. And then create a 1/1 soldier. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. No Ugin yet. And also, I haven't seen a Mox Jasper, but the Marsh Flats is good. Actually, I should have looked at the set size, because people were saying that it was really hard to pull stuff, which means that it must have a really big set. Sinkhole Surveyor, Tamir Battle Crier. Well, that's 324, but I don't know whether. I should look at the set size. If it's hard to pull stuff, it's definitely over 200. It's probably closer to 300, if not over 300. Which, it makes it hard to get stuff because there's just a lot of things. Whirlwind, Stormblood. All right. I kind of like these lands more than I like well, maybe I don't, but I would. So there was a land station that came out with this as well, and I was hoping that there'd be like in the lands there'd be like either a little dragon off in the distance, or a shadow of a dragon, or a dragon monument, or something, right? But there wasn't. They were just regular lands. So I don't know why they bothered saying that it was part of Dragonstorm. Tursa, Light Shatter, Bone Cairn. Alright. I don't actually think that this is a very good box. It's an okay box. It's not a terrible box. But it's nothing to write home about. So, guys, you can put your paper away and the pen. You don't need to write back to your family about this box, because it's not that important. Sometimes these packs are easy to open, sometimes they're annoying to open. They were doing so good last year. So many sets, the packs were really easy to open. Warden of the Grove and Windcrag Siege. And I don't know why it changes so much. I mean, it's not quality control, but I guess they don't need to constantly be on the innovation on the packs, right? So they don't have to constantly be monitoring that and making new packs. So I don't know why they don't stay the same for quite a while. But I also understand, I guess. They're just doing whatever is best. They're probably sourcing some sort of plastic, and they don't necessarily care about the source of the plastic, so it could be coming from various different sources. But that's not what you want to hear about on a box opening. So, yeah, this box isn't that great. So, it's not terrible enough to get an L in the comments. This is more of a, maybe an O. Maybe an O in the comments. Oh, it's not a good box. Let's see. What do we got coming up? Kishla Village. Yeah. That's not much. Yeah. Ambling Storm Shelm. Yeah, I guess it's a mediocre box, so M in the comments then. M or O? This box opening was brought to you by the letters M and O. Thanks a lot.